What's up, everybody? Dr. Evil Genius here with the first video of this kind, which is the first time I do an unboxing on this channel. And today we will be doing an unboxing on the Cinch gaming controller that I promised you guys. I told you I had this box here on my desk yesterday when I did the setup video, and this is it. We're just going to show you the controller, let you know what kind of options I got on the controller. And down in the comment section, just let me know what you guys think about the different controllers. You know that they have the Shark controller out there, the Cinch, the Scuff. I think there's one more. Nifty Mods, I think they make something too. I don't know if they make a controller or if they make appendages to the controller. I don't know. But there's a lot of different options out there. So in the comment section, you guys can let me know what your opinion is of these companies, or if you just think this whole specialty controller shit is a waste of money and bullshit. So without further ado, just going to open this box here. Right in the top, there's a shipping manifest here. Of course, I'm not going to show you. You guys are not going to steal my identity. I'm not going to let you do that. But one of the things that I thought was pretty interesting is that they let you know that my controller was built by somebody named Melissa. Well, thanks, Melissa. That's pretty cool. So you guys know I got the glow-in-the-dark thumbsticks here. I've got the adjustable trigger stops. I've got the black cinch grip on the bottom. You'll see that. I got the Rush, the Rush, which I think is kind of iffy, but I really needed the controller, so I didn't have to deal with the Scuff controller too much anymore. That was like 35 bucks. All told, with the Rush and the button remapping and all this other stuff, this came out to $261.67. So one of the things that Scuff has over Cinch is that for all the options that I got, if I compared it to Scuff, it'd probably be a little bit cheaper. But that didn't stop me from buying it. All right, so put this over here. I'm gonna reach in here. Put this box down here. Check out the box. So they call it the world's first smart controller, Cinch Tech, which I don't have, people. Cinch, you did not send me a Cinch Tech controller. All right, you didn't even release the shit yet. But it's all good. Well, I got the remappable technology, so it's all good. I'm good with it. All right. Again, they have an advertisement for their upcoming controller, which they have not released yet. Of course, they want me to buy it, but we'll see how this goes first, right? There's gonna have like an app where you can track your button presses and shit. Like, is that really necessary? Whatever. They have this little congratulations card. Congratulations, you gave us $261. But they also have the adjustable trigger stop, little Allen key thing here. Funny thing is, when you go on their website, they give you an option to buy a more handy tool to adjust the triggers for an extra fee. I thought that was a little much, so didn't buy that. I think for as much as I spent on the goddamn controller, they should give me a t-shirt and whatever else fucking accessories they have. I mean, we're talking about a $60 controller that they modded for an extra 200 bucks. I mean, come on. So one of the things that I like, and I've seen this in other unboxing videos, is that they add the super soft foam here. I think that's really fucking cool. And we're going to pull this controller out. There's nothing else in here. It's an empty box. So we're going to set this over here. So here is the controller. This is a PS4 controller, so I got this controller in the most PlayStation-y colors that I could find, I guess. But I also have a thing for technology, like I said in the past, I have a history in technology, being a former IT guy. I still love consumer technology to this day. So even though I do the whole physical personal training thing, I still love technology. I'm still a nerd, always going to be a nerd. One of the things that I'm a little bit disappointed about is that these buttons from the D-pad and from the triangles, square, circle X, these don't match. I don't know if you can really tell, but these don't really match perfectly. But I think it comes close enough. I still think it's a cool looking controller. I got the the glow in the dark, gotta speak English, the glow in the dark nubs here. I'm hoping that I don't have any, weird issues like I have with the SCUF controller, because this is really what it's all about. You guys saw the SCUF controller that I had before. You can even see where I tried to fix the controller, and I was playing with another YouTuber, and my controller decided it was going to do whatever the fuck it wanted to do. I reset the controller several times, and it was still fucking up. So I got really frustrated, and I pulled up on the thumbstick, because I usually fixes it, but then the whole fucking nub came out, and then trying to get it back in, you can see there. See how fucking fucked up that looks? And it's basically because I had so much trouble trying to fix it, because I could not open the controller, because here on the back, and like I said, this may not be the easiest thing to see, but this is not the normal PlayStation screw that they put. So somebody over at SCUF decided they were going to put in a screw that only they can fucking open. So, and their support is not very good. So if you're not going to support the controller, or if you want $80 to fix something that you probably didn't put together all that well, then why not just let me fix it? Like, you guys have a fucking 90-day warranty. It's a 3-month warranty at max. Why do you need to be the only ones to be able to open it? Well, whatever. So the options, like I said, I got the glow in the dark. Got the little blue button here. There's no insignia on it. I pressed it, and you can see that it flashes. It has the Cinch Gaming logo on it. So it's only flashing because it's not. I just took it out of the fucking box, so it's not gonna have. It's not going to connect to my PlayStation to turn it on or anything, because this is just right as I'm doing this video, just pulled it out of the box. But they have like a little sticker on here. I'm going to leave it on because I really don't like the light that comes off of this. I don't really like it. So you guys can probably see the pattern that's on here. They claim it's like military grade. Like, I don't know. Like, does it really need to be all that? Big ass Cinch Gaming on the back. I see that there's no nothing for them to see that it hasn't been opened or anything like that. Normally I would expect them to put like some sort of sticker on here for authenticity. I don't know. They chose not to do that. I do like the way that the grip feels. It's rough. It's kind of rugged. It's rubbery. It's pretty fucking nice though. I got the clear so you can see the wires on the inside. You can also see that the rumbles were removed, so it makes the controller lighter weight. Also, I wasn't going to use it that way anyway, and if I really wanted a rumble situation, I would just use the regular PlayStation controller. I got the adjustable trigger stops, so while using that key, the little holes are here. Let's see if I can get that on camera. The little holes are here. You kind of just put the little Allen key thing in there and turn it around, and I'd be able to adjust the trigger. I normally don't use these to shoot, but if it feels more comfortable to hold when I get used to the buttons, because that's really what we're here for, right? The buttons, right? If the buttons feel a certain way with me using the bottom triggers, then I'll use it like that. But normally, to cut down on input lag with the controller, I just use the top, and I use the grenades here at the bottom. So I guess I'll kind of like tune this in a private match or something like that. And if it's one of those things where I can just press it a little bit and it's even quicker than using the R1, L1. Then I'll go down and I'll use the L2 and the R2. So I got the 4-button configuration. That cost extra money. I think it was like $10 for each extra buttons besides the 2 that were here. And they are reconfigurable. So I'm pretty sure there's like a tutorial I'll have to look at or something like that. And I'll take advantage of that and see what's going on there. But all told, I do like the controller that I have. It feels nice. The buttons are nice and clicky. That's one of the selling points, having clicky buttons. You can check that out. Rather than these paddles here. The paddles are a little bit awkward. I never liked the paddles. I'm not going to say, oh my God, I would love Scuff, and then, you know, the nub started fucking up, so fuck Scuff. No, fuck Scuff because of the nub. But I learned to live with these awkward paddles. I do think that they are going to release, I think they're going to release something to make it where the paddles are wider on Scuff controllers so that people don't have to reach. You know, it was kind of awkward reaching my fingers out like this. With this cinch controller, I could just simply, you know, I'm here because this is normally how I shoot. And I can just kind of just squeeze the controller. And that's how they sell it. You know, they say squeeze, don't reach. And we all know that, you know, if you know about playing ball, street ball, they say you reach, I teach. Well, I will not be reaching anymore for the back buttons. And I'm really excited to get an opportunity to check this controller out to see if I have a better time with the nub and with the analog sticks. I call them nubs. Back from PSP days, they used to call them, you know, it used to have like a nub on there that you would use as a thumbstick. So yeah, the thumbsticks here, I hope that these will work better than what I'm normally used to. And, you know, it's pretty good. Like I said, you know, this is not built terribly. It feels a little heavier. Yeah, this one's definitely heavier. The Scuff controller is definitely heavier than the Cinch. It's not like I really disliked what I got from the controller. It's just that the controller just didn't last long. And oh, one more thing. You see the little button here? It says right here with you know, they replaced the PlayStation button that was there, and their button doesn't rise high enough. So the edges of the button can get stuck underneath the housing, and that causes problems when you just want to respond to a message or accept an invitation or some shit like that. It really is fucking annoying. It doesn't seem to have that problem here. No matter what I do, I can't get this stuck in here. See, I'm trying, and I can't get it stuck. The other one I'm not going to press because it's going to turn my fucking PlayStation on. But just take my word for it. I didn't like how they did the relationship between the button and the housing. So I'm very excited to give this a try. Again, like I said in the earlier part of the video, let me know what you think about these different kinds of controllers, if you think that it's worth it or not. Because, you know, you can get a controller like this with buttons that it'll cost a lot less money. I just got a whole lot of the options. I think I got almost every option because I'm weird like that. So one of the things I think is really interesting is that Scuff is bringing out a new controller for the PS4, and from what I see, it looks like it's made better than the original PS4 controller. They call it 4PS. So, you know, one day I may give Scuff Gaming a try, but I think that they definitely have to improve their customer service first. Definitely reply to people when they're having problems with your product if you want them to stick around and pay for your product, because I definitely would have bought their controller. You see, I spent almost $300 on this shit. I would have bought their new controller, but I don't trust them at this time. So I'm going to go with the Cinch. And you're going to see in coming videos, you're going to see in coming live streams how this controller is working out for me. So if you like this video, if you thought it was informative, definitely hit the like button, give it a thumbs up if you can. Really appreciate you watching this video. See you in the next one. Peace.